music play for a little bit. May is Mental Health Awareness Month.
It's what?
Mental Health Awareness Month.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Why we're here. Yeah. We're on live. We always get our best ratings on Friday night.
I hope we get the Bengals fan guy in.
That's fine. He's welcome to. You got a bunch of notes. Is that for the new kickoff rule?
Yeah.
Yeah. Song is over. I got to tell you guys, thank you for joining us. Burning River Browns Talk, Fans First Sports Networks, Fanatical Elves Network. A little bit off, had a rough morning. I'll explain it to you in a minute. I'm Lou Marconi at LMarconi251 on Instagram, at LMarconi1973 on Twitter. Megan Donovan at MeganD44 on Twitter X. Thank you for joining us. And of course, Sherry at Browns Fan Girl. Yep, she's with the Squad Pod and NEO Insiders, and probably one of the smartest people I know. So that's why she's here. She's here to keep me in check. So we had a rough morning. I didn't tell you this, but we had a car accident.
Woo.
Yeah, it was. Well, no, I'm in the car. I'm in the driver's seat. Christine's in the passenger seat, so we're driving, and we got hit from behind at a red light at Mayfield in Chesterland.
Oh wow!
And, oh yeah, and we got hit so hard we hit the car in front of us.
Oh, shoot.
So the guy behind me, he comes out. I get out of the car. I told my wife, I said, nobody got hurt, which is the important thing. Nobody got hurt, important thing. But the weirdest thing about it was the car in front of us. The guy came out, and he was a little person. I'm not kidding.
We know.
I'm not kidding. No, I'm not kidding.
All right.
But he's like looking at me like it's my fault. He's looking at the wreck and he's looking at me like it's my fault. Like it wasn't me. His hands are on his hips and he's like, I am not happy. And I went, okay, which one are you then?
You did not.
Dude.
Did you?
It's all a joke.
It's a joke.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Let's go to. I'm not
right over my head, man.
Yeah,
no, I get it. As soon as he said he's not
I just
happy,
didn't know because
like
you sold it so well, and I'm like,
I do that.
As soon as he said I'm not happy, I'm like, that's a freaking joke.
Giveaway.
That's not. I'm like,
wait, so you didn't get in a car accident at all?
No, it was all made
Oh my God. I'm over here like saying a prayer for like St. Michael for you and your family.
No, take it back. Take it back right now. Pull it back. St. Michael. Hey.
Sorry, let me get that one back. I'm going to need it on someone
St. Michael medallion.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
Yeah, Browns Therapy. Thanks for joining me. Liking it. All right. Thanks, Browns Therapy. Yes. And of course, everybody knows Sherry. She is my designated Jewish friend. My emotional support Jew, right?
Yes.
Yes, and she's also what would you also say? You consider you're my sister from another mister?
That works. There's a few others. I mean,
there's a few others.
We can start a laundry list.
Well, no, and I got to meet your mother, which was great, and her mom. I tell you what, her mother was
queen of the mafiosos.
Yes, well, your mother's very Jewish. She's a practicing. She's very Jewish. I mean, she is so Jewish, she will watch football just for the coin toss.
Exactly. Well, not even. Her attention span isn't that long.
Just for the coin toss?
She's like,
All right, I'm done. That's it. Okay, we're here to talk about. Well, we got all kinds of things to talk about. I got a whole list of jokes to rip on Ken Carman about, so I'm going to do that throughout the show. And we're going to talk about the new NFL kickoff rule because I think a lot of people are confused by it. Megan brought notes. I brought a visual aid. What did you bring, Sherry?
I have some thoughts.
I have some thoughts. Good. That's good. Okay, so let's do this. Without any further ado, let's go ahead. Like I said, people, thank you for joining us. Burning River Browns Talk of the Fanatical Elves Network, subsidiary of the Fans First Sports Network. Thank you for joining us. Ladies, thank you for joining me. I appreciate this.
Me.
Oh, always. You're always welcome. Megan, you are always welcome on the show.
My fam.
You're my fam. Yeah,
I'd go to war for these two.
Oh. Not with these guns.
I got no guns, but here we go.
Mine are wrapped up in
hockey. It was so funny.
Mine are wrapped up in hockey drapes.
I got nothing.
Hey, you got a little. I saw a little.
I told you my regular job. I do Zoom calls and stuff. I have to wear shirts because I can't wear a tank top anymore. I got feedback about it.
Like, sir, please, sir.
Yes. I intimidate you with my arms. Oh, do you ever go on websites and they ask you to accept the cookies?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you ever expect Arnold to say, "Put the cookies down"? All right.
Oh, I forgot to bring a cookie upstairs with me.
Yeah, no need cookies. All right. Can you guys see this?
Yeah.
All right. This explanation.
You better not play the whole thing because you're going to take away my fire here.
Oh, shit.
It's a minute 12.
Oh, you can handle a minute. Come on, enjoy your beans, lady. Enjoy your beans.
Dude, Boston baked beans, man. Everybody needs to get on these.
Is this loud enough?
Now, the end zone to the 20-yard line will be known as the landing. And this is where the returner.
Just pause it on the picture. Well, I'll explain it 10 times better.
You want me to go back?
You know, when I was in high school, there was a strip club by the airport called the Landing Zone.
Hell yeah, I love that.
Not really. But it sounds like
I have a tattoo with an arrow pointing down that says
Go ahead, Megan. This is X. I think this is UFL.
Yeah, XFL.
XFL. Okay.
The little. You can see the little thing.
All right, now you can see this. Now, is this good picture here?
Oh yeah, that's beautiful.
Okay, go ahead. What do you add to it?
All right, so at the 35-yard line, where that X is, the solo X, that's where the kickers will be kicking off from. And then it's going to move to the 40-yard line is where the kicking team will line up. And what's different now is that the receiving team is only going to be 5 yards away from the kicking team.
Got it.
Big deal. It's like an iron curtain now.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is how it's set up here. All right, I'll keep playing.
And then
go ahead.
What the kicker is that from the end zone to the 20-yard line is what is going to be called the landing zone.
Or a strip club where Sherry grew up.
Or my tattoo.
Your other tattoo, right?
Yes.
I
speaking of tattoos, I have another story to tell you.
Oh no, here we go.
Go ahead.
So in the landing zone, that's where the returners will set up. And if the ball is caught in that landing zone, it must be returned. There are no fair catches anymore. Due to the fact that there was only, I believe last season, don't quote me, but I think it was like a 22% return rate.
That's in the video, yes.
All right.
You're good with your stats. You know that.
No, the tattoo was, I was on My Dog's podcast Wednesday night and with Thorell, and I explained to him the bet that we made.
Okay.
So he's like, now, did you make that bet thinking they wouldn't do that? I said, no, I'm making the bet knowing they're going to do it.
Oh, yeah, brother.
Yeah. And I Jack Duffin, I had an interview with him this morning, but it's going to air Sunday night. And after the interview, we talked for a few minutes, and him and I agree. There's absolutely no excuses for this team if they stay healthy to not go far. He basically he knows the salary cap very well. He's a very smart guy. He said we have the most expensive roster in football. So, but we'll talk over this kickoff rule. The person we signed because of this new kickoff rule is Nyheim Hines, correct?
Yep. Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
You guys won't be able to move until the ball is touched by the returner. Now, the end zone to the 20-yard line will be known as the landing zone, and this is where the returner or returners will set up. If the ball is caught in this zone, it must be returned.
Yep, everything Megan just said.
Remember, this rule is to encourage returns. The return rate last year was only 22%.
Yep.
So to incentivize that, touchbacks are much harsher.
This is only a minute, 12-second video.
If the kick doesn't reach the landing zone, the ball's placed at the 40-yard line.
How about that? 40-yard line.
Down like a normal touchback, the ball will be placed at the 35. If it hits in the landing zone and then rolls into the end zone and is downed, the ball will be placed at the 20. But again, this is all to incentivize them kicking it into the landing zone. And if it's caught in the landing zone, it must be returned. Now, what about onside kicks? Well,
this is stupid. I hate this.
Exact same. The only difference is the team has to declare it to the referee, who will then notify the receiving team, which means there's no more surprise onside kicks. So,
what fun is that?
This rule change will be good for the league.
Discovered I got a flat tire and no one knew.
Oh no, free ad.
Keep this in your glove box.
Nobody keep one of those in your glove box.
Always.
I have one of those old-timey air pumps like that.
Yep, got it off. All right, cool. So pretty much question for Megan, since you had on the notes. What happens if the ball is kicked out of bounds?
I think it's still at the 40, right?
Still goes at the 40 because I can't remember who the special teams player that made the brilliant play. It was against Baltimore at home. It was when Lamar Jackson got hurt. We beat him. We ended up winning the game, but Baltimore kicked it off, and the ball was like right.
Oh yeah, he touched the ball that went out of bounds.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but he put 1 foot out of bounds, then he touches the ball, and the flag came out, and it was like that was I can't remember who the player was that did that, but you know what I'm talking about, right, Megan and Sherry?
It wasn't Donovan Peoples-Jones, was it? Before they let go of him.
Well, that was the year we had him, so that was I want to say it was.
I don't remember.
2021 maybe. So yeah, it might have been Donovan Peoples-Jones. I don't know who was returning kickoffs for us at the time.
Oh, probably Donovan Peoples-Jones. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Is he still with Detroit, or did he go somewhere else?
He's with
He
Detroit.
should be.
He should still be with
Detroit.
Hey, stop it.
Detroit. Isaac Cooper.
Detroit.
Yeah, he's being a fool.
He's being a puppy. Mine's sleeping.
All right. Well, tell me what you. Well, go ahead. Give me more thoughts on this.
Well, I'm excited. I think it'll be great. I feel like kickoffs are just like it'll be like strategy now.
Mm-hmm.
You got to have a returner.
Mm-hmm.
Special teams is going to be put back on the map.
Well, we have one of the best special teams coordinators in the business too, Bubba Ventrone.
Had a shaky first half of the season though.
We all do. I think everybody did.
But now he's now indoctrined and he knows all the schemes and he's paying attention and he knows everybody on the team. So
yeah.
Let me think. Sherry, what do you think? No,
I think
will Josh Cribbs come out of retirement? Okay.
That would be amazing. That would be hilarious.
Yeah.
Could you imagine?
Well, I'm thinking too, if a returner breaks through that front line, the only thing standing in the way is a kicker.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you could have bigger returns from this. Was that a factor in the XFL? Was there a lot of bigger returns because of it?
I didn't watch any of it.
Well, and also they can't move until that receiver or the returner has caught the ball.
Okay, they can't. It's once the returner catches the ball, then it starts. Now, is there a penalty if they moved before then, or if they do anything?
There's got to be probably if you false start on a kickoff. You know how you'd have to watch your kicker.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Okay.
They'll probably tack it onto a return.
So, do you think this is gonna cause or inhibit more injuries?
Probably inhibit because they don't have. They don't have as much speed to like
Run
take
into.
off and get it and then get hit.
Mhm.
Yeah, they're not running like from like with a 30-yard running start at somebody.
Right. That's what I was thinking as well. So
I'm
be
dating
good
myself
for-
here. Do you remember Ron Wolfley?
No.
Early 90s, when Belichick was here. He was like a headhunter on special teams. He would just run down and just blow it up. I mean, he was amazing. His brother played for the Rams, if I remember, is Dale Wolfley. If I understand. So yep.
Remember when they used to be able to lock arms? The
Yeah.
blockers in front and just like
That's
lock
just-
arm.
Yeah, it's the wedge blocking.
Yeah.
You know, it would be a little more exciting.
What's that?
Do you want to hear my strategy? If
Sure.
we gave the kicker a baseball bat wrapped in barbed wire, and just if anybody stepped near him, he'd get one good whack.
Does Walking Dead?
I mean, you know, he's the least padded of all. Let him defend himself.
Absolutely.
It'd be a little more interesting. It'd keep the crowd in, you know, a little more excited. Anytime there's a, you know, usually people are like, kickoff, whatever, I'll be there, I won't. But this would incentivize to have butts in the seats. If the kicker had a studded baseball bat, I mean, I'd be there before kickoff every time with my binoculars and my popcorn, and I'd be like, hell yeah, anybody who steps within. And he'd have a zone around him, just like in hockey. It would be like the blue zone in front of the goal. And if anybody came within that goal, he'd get to whack them. No? Nobody else thinks that's a great idea? It would be amazing.
It's turning into Hunger Games at that point.
Well, okay, what about a Nerf bat? We could
Drew.
make it a little less violent. We could use a Nerf bat.
Drew
Yo,
Br-
what's up, Drew?
Hey, Drew.
What's up? Hey.
Drew and I go way back.
Oh, you know. Oh, good.
All the way back to Dog Chug.
All the way back to Dog Chuck.
I don't
was
know, Drew. But what's up, my
I
I don't
guy?
know, Drew. Have I
Drew's
met
awesome.
Drew? Well, Drew's a
I know.
good guy. Thank you, Drew, for commenting. Much appreciated.
Drew, don't you think, did you hear anything I just said about the baseball bat rule? I think, you know, it'd be a little more exciting than just, you know, kicking a ball.
Sure. I just think it's just insane.
Hey, it's Mental Health Awareness Month still, Lou. Come on, read the room. We
Yeah, and
don't
I'm
use
alright.
those words.
Insane. Okay. What word should?
Creative. It's
Creative.
creative.
Yes.
Okay.
Only caught half. Yeah.
The only thing you needed to hear, my guy.
That's all it was. That's all it was.
Drew,
You
you just
He missed my midget story.
oh, you missed the midget. Oh, you cut a donut with this. Wow. See? We're
Yeah.
kind of like yeah, we're cut
Yeah.
from the same cloth right there. You should see what I used to cut a piece of fudge. Was it a samurai sword? What kind of sword was it? Was it a katana? Was it like a sword you'd use in medieval
He used a
times?
Ginsu knife. He used
A Ginsu?
Yes. That's what
Do
he
you
used.
remember staying up real late and watching those infomercials like back before there were like anything else to watch, and you'd watch like the
Before you
set
had
it
cable?
and forget it, yeah, and watch like the rotisserie chicken thing go for like hours.
Those the guy waxing a car. I remember there's one that's called Amazing Discoveries. There's a guy like waxing a car, and you think you're looking for you think it's gonna be Bigfoot. No, it's a guy waxing a car. Next thing you see a guy mowing a lawn. Amazing Discovery.
Remember ShamWow guy? Did anybody?
Oh,
enjoy
Oh,
this
yeah.
ShamWow?
Yeah, he had some problems. I forgot what it was. He had some things that happened.
Hey Tommy, no, you missed the amazing story, so you don't get to claim that.
What? Short
Oh,
sword.
sword. Okay, Drew, smart.
Okay. Speaking of insane, I just joined. Thank you, Tommy.
Welcome in.
Welcome in. It is insane. Oh, for God's sakes. Yeah. Haven't been getting much hate for my jokes lately.
Well, that's because they're funny.
Well, yeah, there's the whole. Well, no, I sent the reel, and it was. You know which one I'm talking about, right, babe? Because she actually responded to it. Because I send reels all the time. It was there was somebody, they're doing the TikTok in their car, which is always like, yes, this is completely rational. And it was, you know what it was, the LBGT plus whatever person had a weird haircut, and it looked like Ken Carman in a wig. Do you remember that? She's like, she's nodding. She's not even acknowledging.
Yeah.
I'm treading lightly on that one, my brother.
Go ahead.
She's sipping her sodas. She's giving you side eye.
Yeah, she is. I'm used to it.
Brought to you by Stewart's.
Hey, it's not my fault, Ken Carman. It's not my fault that Ken Carman looks like the photo negative of Lizzo. It's not my fault.
Oh, thank you, Drew. Thank you.
Uncomfortable.
I cannot wait.
Oh, I'm not even starting. The guy's got fat rolls on his neck rolls here. His neck rolls have fat rolls on
Now
them.
you're making me really self-conscious back here. I'm not sure what's going on back here besides like pounds of hair.
Well, did you see the one
that,
Yvette tweeted like, who is the biggest Browns fan? And I just said, oh, it's easy. No, it's tons of fun. Jason.
You mean literally? Oh, got it.
Literally, yes.
Oh, okay.
I took it literally because I Googled the word literally, so I literally know what literally means. See? He told me to cut it out. Somebody told me that I should cut it out. Well, tell him to cut out making fun of Ken Carman. I said,
wait, who said that?
Not me.
No, it was a direct. It was a message I got here from somebody.
Oh.
Yeah, and I said, well, tell him to cut carbs.
Hey, it looks like my flag is blowing in the AC tonight.
That's good.
Time.
That's good.
Yeah, look at it.
I'm glad you're changing the subject.
Yeah. Hey, look at that. It's a Browns flag over there.
It's not my fault. He looks like the result of what happens when two ugly sticks fuck and they load up on carbohydrates.
Wait, you said sticks. Wouldn't it be something larger than a stick, though? No?
No, I don't know.
I don't know. Meg's gonna leave, bringing us here like
she's gonna leave. I'm not even done yet. He was too heavy to even get into a John Candy lookalike contest. I said, you're too fat. Get out of here.
Whoa.
Yeah. Is this the roast of Ken Carman?
I was going to say hot roast, rib roast. What kind of meat are we talking?
You're chugging Mad Dog 220. That's a different show.
Oh, manatees. Oh, Drew got jokes too.
Manatees.
Those are bigger than sticks. Manatees are quite large.
Yeah, when he goes to the zoo, the elephants throw peanuts at him.
Meg's gonna throw peanuts at you in a minute. I can see the. No, don't waste.
I got her to leave. She'll come back. There she is.
That was hilarious. That was amazing. I'm like, I can still see your audio.
Okay. I got one more. I wrote one more.
Oh, we should have timed it. How fast can you get Meg to leave with your Ken Carman jokes? We should have put.
I still got one more.
Okay, do it.
Well, I told you this one. He's a medical anomaly. He has a foop on top of his dicky-doo. So.
That was my favorite one. That was my favorite one.
All right, welcome back. We're coming back from our break. Thanks everybody for joining in. Great show tonight. We just reviewed the new kickoff rule, so hope you enjoyed that. And we're gonna move on to our next topic.
Well, he's so fat when he takes a shit, he clogs a porta potty.
He clogs a. Wait, did you say porta potty?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just wait for it to come back.
No. Oh God.
Are we done? Come on, man.
Anybody got
when he jogs, he leaves potholes. What do you want? I just do my old Rodney Dangerfield jokes.
Oh, no,
he looks at a menu and says, "Okay."
But I've done that before too.
Yeah. You just when he jogs, he leaves potholes. Jeez, it's okay. That's okay.
This whole thing right now is more uncomfortable than the Jets game 2 seasons ago when they came back and beat us after we had a 99.7% probability win rate. That's how uncomfortable.
And that game alone got Joe Woods fired.
God bless it. Well, I'm about to fire myself. So
I told you it's okay. It's all right. All right. We're good. Jeez.
I don't like attacking people for being big.
Okay. Well, hey, if he wants to come to the gym, I'm a person.
Oh my God! Come on, man.
Yeah, I'll do it. No, if there's an overweight person in a gym, I will not make fun of them.
Well, that's different. That's a little different.
They're trying to better themselves.
Yes. Right.
Yes, but if you're going to talk crap on the radio and use terms you have no business using, you're fair game. Because he never put on a pair. He never put on a pair of wrestling boots in his life. He never stepped his foot inside of a wrestling ring in his life, and he never wrestled a match in front of people. I have been in the ring with the best wrestlers in the world. I have the belts behind me to prove it. Fuck off.
So that's one of those, unless you're one of us. You know what I mean? Like I could say all the Jew jokes in the world because
you're Jewish, and I could tell you,
exactly. Look, you practice.
Tommy wants to ask me a question, and I'm all ears.
I don't know if we want to know this. Tommy, maybe.
What's your question?
Solid.
Bring it on. Bring it on, brother.
What's the question, Tommy?
I hope it's a perverted one.
Tommy, can you hear me?
Yay! Good music reference.
Yes. Anybody knows the Who?
I have the record.
You have Tommy? Oh, the Rock Opera.
Yeah, I have the Who's Tommy.
Okay, what's your question, Tommy?
Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2.
If you're asking if I'm your father, it depends if your mom was an ugly redhead.
Oh, okay.
Who was your dad's favorite Browns player ever?
Did he ever say? Did he ever tell you?
I was gonna say, like, would he pick a favorite? That doesn't sound like.
I know I was his favorite.
I know I was his favorite guy to work with at the TV station.
Honestly, I would say Josh Cribbs. He calls him the Great Cribbs. He loved calling his return.
I would. Well, probably because he had that, and I would have probably would think maybe Joe Thomas too. Maybe, but he's always spoke very highly of him. So, but you'd have to ask him. So
yeah, I'd have to say Joshua Cribbs. Final answer.
Yeah.
He's a huge Nick Chubb guy though. So.
Oh, well, I love it when he calls his touch Nick Chubb.
Yeah.
Nick Chubb.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, the famous Run William Run was on my phone for a long time. That's how long ago it was. Oh, God, I'm getting old. All right, Tommy, great question. Okay. Oh, I got more Ken Carman jokes. So, hang on, I got another page. It's actually more Anthony Lima. It's more Anthony Lima.
That I'll turn my camera on for. Okay. Let's go.
Well, he was gonna. They're gonna go, their Halloween show. They're gonna have costumes. You know who they're gonna be? Fat Man and Robin. He's gonna be the soy wonder. And the other guy's gonna be the overweight crusader.
No, good, Tommy. That's a good thing, Tommy. This is a family program, Tommy.
Honestly, it's not.
Yeah. So,
you guys are supposed to back me when I say shit like that.
No. See,
hey,
Tommy, do you get like
Tommy? We do not kink shame on this show.
Yes.
So
jeez.
Yeah. Do you get like bots or scammers like these girls that look like they're in their like perfect looking women messaging you out of nowhere on Twitter? Because I tell you what I say. I could tell you what I say to them. So, because I know they're full of shit. I don't think he does. He's probably trying to type it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's so terrible. But yeah, always a good time. So yes, there was Him and Anthony Lima. Yes. Yes. Okay. What do you tell them, Tommy? Because
Ooh, look at my
I
flag.
simply asked them a question. Your flag's waving.
Ooh, that's exciting. I like when the AC works. Yay!
Oh, come on. I ask them if they're into gray pubic hair and a wrinkly foreskin. That usually gets them going.
You give them money.
I give them money. He gives them money. Okay. I don't give them
That's
money.
one strategy.
Yeah, you're paying them to go away. Oh, goodness. All right. And now we had the OTAs happening this week. Did you guys have a chance to go? Did they? I don't think fans were in attendance at all of these things. No. Did you have a chance to look at anything? Tell me what you thought. You saw the
I
video.
thought it was good that like majority of the veterans were there.
Mhm.
That's like a good vibe, you know. Get like them
Mhm.
to come back and just like
Meet the new guys.
yeah,
Right out the gate.
good to see like your
Excited.
top dogs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, Garrett never comes to these. Neither does Batonio.
Right.
But that's. I think they're the
I don't
only
think
two that went.
Njoku was there.
I don't think he was.
He's getting
either.
ready for his softball game.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Did you see this? Because I guess the number 1 overall draft pick had his first OTAs as well.
Well,
this
he
week.
did booty the other day. Booty.
Booty.
I
He
didn't.
completed like 3 passes.
He looked terrible, and people
Wow.
were. I mean, you think?
Ready?
Oh yeah. He's getting roasted already.
Nice.
He's just
That's
getting.
a good sign.
It was like
another.
7-on-7, and he completed like 2 out of 8,
Yeah.
and like the 2 were almost picked off.
Wow.
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off there.
No, I don't give a shit. Keep talking. I love it.
See
I only have so many.
Tommy
jokes,
gives
man.
them money, by the way.
Yeah.
What's that?
How
He
much
gives them money.
How much money, Tommy?
How much money? We want to know.
I mean, you should just give it to me.
And what do you get in return when you give them money?
Right.
Just
Stock options, tips.
Probably pull tabs.
Pull tabs.
happy endings,
No, those box tops for education.
Oh, good job.
$311.
The more you know.
Oh, shut up, Tommy. Tommy, shut up. That's a significant number between us. Tommy. Okay.
$311. That's an inside joke, I take it.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Yes, that's a beautiful amount, Tommy. That is a very, very sacred number. I appreciate it.
There was also an OTA video of Xavier Worthy. Do you know who he is? The Chiefs receiver. They traded up to get him from Buffalo. Did you hear about this? He dropped 1 pass in the OTAs, and like everybody on Chiefs Twitter just flipped out. I'm not kidding. I'm like, wow. I thought, speaking of mental health month, these guys are in helmets and shorts. I mean,
no pads, no nothing. Just trying to enjoy what the weather's getting. No, I'm not telling the story, Tommy. It's too far removed. We're in a new month. We're almost in a new month.
It's Mental Health Awareness Month. So we make jokes about fat people.
Lou makes jokes about fat people. There's no we in that sentence.
Well, it's not my fault he's so big. He doesn't make love. He makes sound.
She's gonna peace out again.
She's gonna leave.
Going to church and she's lighting extra candles for you tonight.
Freaking need to go to Notre.
I need to go to
light
Notre
a
Dame.
candle at the freaking.
Just get well. You know why? You know why Italian guys always wear chains, right? So we know where to stop shaving.
Oh, that's funny. That's a good one. That's a good one.
I can make Italian jokes. See, I can make fun of myself. I said it's been a rough week, so.
No,
Not in half.
Johnny Stanton, we're welcome to have you on the show anytime.
Anytime.
You notice Cameron Justice didn't come back. So
Yeah. That's because I
But
think you even ask her back. She's probably like, enough of these two. Never again.
No, I don't think I did. But it was great to have her on.
Yeah, and here I am. I just keep coming back for more.
Coming back for more. It's
And
like,
on that note, it's been great.
I thought you were gonna start shaking your beans again. I'm like, oh, that's what that noise was. Maracas.
Or maracas. What the hell are those?
You've never had Boston baked beans?
Oh, I've had them. Oh, okay. I didn't see I just saw the box. I didn't see what was on it. Okay. The
Tonight's
box.
episode brought to you by Boston Baked Beans.
Wow.
Make it
I don't
fat.
think
Candy
they
coated
have,
peanuts.
I don't think they have enough.
You like that, Reed? That was professionally done.
Yeah, yes.
I don't think they have enough money in their company to sponsor anything. they barely could stay alive as is. But if they could, that would be amazing.
Headaches.
Speaking of totally off topic,
Why
but I
not?
saw
Let's
it on
do
the news.
Okay.
Speaking of like a place that can't stay afloat, did you see the shit about Milk? They're getting
no.
sued for like $2 million for not paying rent and utilities.
Where? Which location?
I don't know. That's a lot of
There's one-
money.
There's one in Lakewood, and I think isn't there one?
There's
where's
one
the
in
other-
Montrose.
Independence closed. The one
one in it.
East Side closed years ago.
There was
There's
when was
one on campus of Case.
I'm about to look it up.
I think there might be one
Yeah.
at the airport. They were like sprinkled, but the one in
you know-
Independence was really nice. That was a big one. It had like an event room, and it was in a
There's
little
one in Menor, Lakewood, and Akron.
Well, you know,
Yeah, I got
you
a
know
gift
what?
card. Oh,
There's
I
a-
gotta go use
people are
it.
struggling now. I've heard like Red Lobster closed down too.
Yes.
Yeah.
Did you see Antonio Brown just filed for chapter
Yeah. Because
seven
he
or
was
11? Yeah,
chapter 11. Chapter
Yeah.
11 because he owes a lot of people money.
that sucks. No, I feel bad for him. I don't think it's anything to make fun of because
No, well,
Feel bad for him.
I feel bad because there's something. It's mental health awareness. He's not. There's something not. We can't make fun of
Well,
half of the people. It doesn't matter that he was a stealer. I mean, as a human being, he has children and he has family.
yeah,
Wait,
and he made millions of dollars, and he just
right.
didn't
He
really
was
manage it.
mismanaged. Right. So he had a bunch of bad actors, I'm sure, come to him. You
Did
know,
you ever-
as soon as somebody learns somebody's making a lot of money, people come with their hands out.
Did you ever see the
And-
He
Netflix?
stormed off the field.
I know he did. I'm saying
Did you-
he's not right in the head. That's textbook.
So
I
go
got
get
kicked
help,
off.
brother.
Did you
I
ever
think he
see
tried.
the Netflix doc about called Broke, about the professional athletes that go broke, and
Yeah.
Kozar was even on it?
Mhm.
Yeah, yeah. What do you like?
That's like maniacal. That was like Sideshow Bob.
Did you have something to do with Bernie Kosar declaring
What did
bankruptcy?
you
Megan?
do?
Well, he talked about like they had like all these athletes. They had like Sean Salisbury, if you remember him.
Right. Yeah.
They had Leon Searcy, and he played for Jacksonville and Pittsburgh. Well, Leon Searcy told the story like he had a joint account with a girlfriend, and they had $500,000 in the account. She just disappeared and drained the account and
Right.
disappeared. We never heard from her
So
again.
who do you trust once you're handed the keys to the castle is what I want to know. Who
Yeah.
do you trust?
Right.
Who's helping these rookies? Who's taking them by the hand and saying
There-
you're getting this?
There's people that come
guaranteed.
in and do these seminars and talk
Wait.
to these guys.
We
Yeah.
don't know who they are. Do you
Right.
trust
I
them?
don't. No, I mean, they think that they have people that will have cousins and friends
Right.
and people from their neighborhood. Next thing you know, you got
Mhm.
an entourage around you, and you're like,
And there goes your money.
oh yeah, because there's people that they know when you get paid, and they're waiting out in the team
Exactly.
facility parking
Yeah.
lot. They know
Mhm.
you got paid. You got your game
Mhm.
check. So
Mhm.
Sean Salisbury was talking
So
about
it's
he was
just
paying.
stressful. The whole thing is stressful. Nobody
Yeah,
knows how to
there's-
deal with that
Yeah.
level of stress you're getting into. Sure.
75 different cell phone bills he was paying.
Who?
Sean
Antonio?
Salisbury.
Oh,
Sean
okay.
Salisbury was, and so was Kozar. Kozar said, like, I only used
Huh.
one. I don't understand this. But he said the day he filed bankruptcy was the best day of his life because his
Well,
phone
right.
stopped working.
Yeah.
They stopped bothering him.
Exactly. And it's just a
Oh.
matter of people having to swallow their pride and then and just move on. And then
Tommy, you have a question for me? Go right ahead, my friend. I'll answer it as best as I can and as honest as I can. I wonder how perverse this will be.
I'm frightened. I'm going to look at the hockey game.
You go ahead and look at the hockey game. I'll keep telling Ken Carmen jokes. Megan will leave. She just left. I didn't even use all of them. I still have more here.
That's great. Save some for tomorrow's show or whatever you do after this.
What?
I'm going to need mental health after this episode.
Just send the bill to Lou.
Yeah. Okay, hang on. All right, hold on. Let's see. Yes, I do know wrestlers that have died early, but I don't know necessarily if it's CTE related. I do know wrestlers that had CTE. If you want me to name names, I could do that. Wrestlers that have died early. John Cronus, Balls Mahoney, Axel Rotten. Let me see. Who else has died that I knew? There's Dave Kreiner, who was Thunder Morgan. I'm just listing off names. There's so many that have died that I've known. Brian Pillman, but he died. A lot of these guys were because of their drug habits, not necessarily because of CTE, but most of the time the CTE, you start losing it. Mr. Fuji was there, but he died at a much older age. Trying to think one that, I'm trying to think. There was one other one that was Ed Dudley, but he was more of a heroin addict, but he had a lot of other issues as well. And trying to think that I knew personally. I just named a bunch of names that I knew. I'm trying to think along with the CTE of people that I know, because a lot of it is you bring upon health issues upon yourself. Shit. Oh God, there's another one I can't. God, for some reason his name slipped in my mind right now. Matt Bourne. Matt Bourne was another one. It was Doink the Clown. I knew him.
I have questions about who is that and what was his name?
Matt Bourne.
What was his?
He was Doink the Clown. He was the clown gimmick. Yeah, you never heard of Doink the Clown?
No, it sounds terrifying.
I've heard of Chuckles the Clown.
Yeah, Doink
That
the Clown
sounds
was a
terrifying,
WWF gimmick. He started out. He was an evil clown gimmick. Yeah, it was Vince McMahon's idea.
I hate clowns.
Yeah, a lot of people it was
That was
a
poor choice.
I think it was early 90s, and I think it was inspired by Stephen King's It. Do you remember?
It. Of course I
I
do.
But somebody else was doing the gimmick in Mexico or Japan, if I can't remember.
Okay.
I'm trying to think. A lot of wrestlers I know died, and there's another one named Corey Graves. He died, and he was young. He was just young, but he did something really. It was just, yeah. So there was a lot of wrestlers that I knew that died. The list it was a scary list. A lot of the ECW guys I knew that passed away. Oh, New Jack Jerome, he was another one. He remembers Doink. Yep. Yeah, he remembers Doink. Yeah, it was Matt Bourne. Matt Bourne was a good guy. Just that you just didn't want to be on his bad side. He was one of those.
Yikes.
Yeah. Oh, there's a lot of them like that. Like Billy Jack Haynes was another one that was like, you just see that look. It's like, okay. Yeah, so it's all great. It was a great question. I appreciate it. You can ask me about wrestling anytime, but usually when I talk wrestling and it's with Sherry or me, it's just, I might as well be talking about marriage.
Well, you can talk. I am learning. I am learning.
She's just going to do that's going to be her new thing.
I know, that's her new thing.
That's it.
See ya.
Yeah.
Nothing happened yet in the
Nothing
hockey
happened
game.
yet. Somebody sent me a reel with Joe Rogan talking about Mike Tyson getting ready for the
Jake Paul.
Jake Paul fight.
Okay, that's pay-per-view.
Pay-per-view. It's in July. What date is that?
Isn't it on Netflix?
It's on Netflix. It's in July.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, and they're actually with the NFL schedule. I think there's 2 Christmas games are on Netflix too, aren't they? You got the Steelers and the Ravens playing on Christmas.
All
they
the
playing-
time.
Well, you want to know who got the worst end of the schedule in the second half of the year was Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
They had they have all 6 of their divisional games, plus they play the Chiefs and the Eagles.
Talk about having to get your dick sanded off.
Jeez. And if somebody, I have a joke. I have a joke. Are you going to stay?
What's the joke?
Well, if it was Ken Carmen, they have to pour baby powder on it and find the wet spot.
Oh, gross.
That's nasty.
Wow. Wasn't expecting that.
Well,
The wet spot, gross.
Sherry, did you get your hair dyed?
Not recently.
Oh,
it
just-
looks like
you
a
can
different
see it.
color.
got
Yeah.
like a purple hue to it tonight.
Yeah, it does. It does.
Purple.
Like how you
Outside,
changed the
it's
subject there,
very
Meg.
purple. Thank
Like how
you.
you changed the subject.
No roots showing yet. That's
No roots.
Give me an ad read. I'll do an ad read right now.
Actually, let's do this right now. Let's go ahead and take
Pause.
a moment because I did not pause for the sponsors, and we can just go ahead and do that. We will pause for our sponsors right now. Okay, we're back. Thank you. Thank you for reminding me, Meg, because I just completely forget to do
I
that.
got you, brother. I got
usually you do right in the beginning. You usually do it.
Usually I do,
you-
and I completely forget. Because I got right into the story with the
Because he
midgets,
got into freaking fat shaming people.
fat shaming midgets. Well,
Well, the midget thing was funny. I mean, no, not little people. I mean midget because I really
Midget,
like that word. And it's
yeah. Well, that's why. Well, speaking of what, the Game of Thrones guy,
yeah.
Peter Dinklage, yeah, he got in some trouble because it didn't. Well, you I don't know. We talked about this, right? Game of Thrones. Yeah, he was very inappropriate on set. They said he was a little
Mhm.
unprofessional. Come on, it was a little unprofessional.
I got it. He's a little unprofessional.
Right. Well, there was a midget wrestler that was Jewish.
Dude, you know what's going on right now as we're speaking?
Jewish
Is the
midget
micro
wrestling.
no, just micro wrestling over at the Masonic Temple.
Really?
Hell yeah,
They have,
tickets
a,
for
there's-
15
they have a
bucks.
Jewish midget wrestler. It's called Little
Dude.
Kosher.
No, really?
I'm kidding. No, it's a joke.
Curses!
Little Kosher.
I was gonna go out and buy the shirt.
Yeah, his
Dang.
finishing move is called the Oy vey.
No, he just leaves. There is no finishing move. That's
He's
the
just-
oy vey. He just
That's
leaves.
the Oy vey. Oy vey.
That's it. He just
Throws
leaves.
his hands up. Done.
Mhm, walks away.
Walks away. Can't wrestle on the Sabbath.
No, he would not be present tonight. At the Masonic Temple, he would not be there.
Yeah, he wears the yarmulke like Ben Shapiro. It's awesome.
Oh, his like I told you for the longest time I didn't really notice he had one because it blends in with his hair so well and the way he has it
Hmm.
positioned, it was kind of like stealthy, you know? And then I'm like looking like this. I'm like, does he have a kippah on? He has a kippah on. Yeah, he does. Ben Shapiro, Boca Raton. I
It's all-
see you.
It's hard to tell. Yeah, with his
Yeah.
how dark his hair is. Yeah, there was a guy that was on my 600-pound life, and he had his hair combed over, and it looked like my wife was watching. She's like, "It looks like he's wearing a yarmulke." That's what it was because he had like this
Did he?
comb over. But I gave him credit. He started out at 700 pounds, and he lost enough weight to get the surgery, and he got down
Okay.
to like 350. He like lost
Oh,
half
that's
of his
really
body
good.
weight.
That's
he was
impressive.
well. He just like he would go out and he'd like do laps around the lake around where he lived. He
oh
lived
yeah,
in
yeah,
like
yeah.
he lived in Bay City, Texas, and I gave him credit. But he was very outgoing and very extroverted. But he was so like, well, I want to do theater, and this is what I like to do, and this is what I like to be like. And my wife just looks at me and said, "Yeah, he is." He just was like, he's definitely no. He was very flamboyant. It was just, but he turned his life around. I give him credit, absolutely.
Good for that guy.
Yeah, there's some people on there that a lot of their disorders or what's going on because something traumatic happened to them in their
Mhm,
childhood.
mhm, yeah.
and they eat to cope, and that's
Mhm,
it's up here because
mhm, mhm.
how much they eat and how many calories they take in, it's not healthy to do that. So, But okay, we'll change the subject. We're not going to talk about my 600-pound life because I can't talk about Ken Carmen anymore.
I wasn't gonna bring up the 1,000-pound sister thing.
Oh no.
You ever
That's
see
new.
that one?
Yes.
You
The
You
two,
don't know what it's like to be fat, Amy.
Yeah.
yeah. Which they were telling the nutritionist about the diet sodas. Like, yeah, diet soda cancels out a sugar snack.
I wish it worked like that, but
And it's like, and she kind of like had this. Really? Yeah, our mama told us that. And I'm like,
it was like
I'm
the
like,
matter of fact, you know.
and it was just
I'm
like,
like, oh, geez, Mama was wrong.
yeah.
Mama's
Did you-
wrong
Mama
again.
was wrong.
So you both
Something wrong with his
you both weigh
medulla
almost.
oblongata.
You both kind of weigh that much. Did you notice something kind of wrong with this? It's just so. Yeah, when you can get squatted by Nick Chubb, you're too heavy.
That
There you go.
is true.
That is true. That's what when we see videos of him like squatting like 500 pounds, then we'll know he's ready to come back.
Right.
Seeing him run and seeing him rehabbing's great. Sherry and I were talking before the show and before you came on, Megan, was I think the Browns are holding it close to the vest on how far along he is, because I think he's doing really good. But it'd be interesting. I see him starting out the season on the PUP list, missing the first 4 weeks, working him back in, making sure he's fine. And I see him. I'm going to make the prediction he's going to come back against the Eagles week 6. Just doing it. And I did an interview with Jack Duffin. He's predicting an extension for Nick Chubb by the end of the year. He's predicting an extension for Cooper in training camp.
Oh, I would extend Cooper immediately.
Yeah, he's thinking the reason why is because,
The
getting a hold of,
restructure.
not just restructure, but getting a hold of agents, people on vacation, people are out. It's all that. That's why a lot of stuff's not getting done as quickly as they'd like. But it's tough too. That's really what he's thinking. Like when everybody's in together, and he thinks too that they could restructure Watson's contract and add a void year and save like $35 million on the cap this year.
Does he have to agree to that for that to happen?
Oh yeah, he could just sign it, but they're going to make it sound like they're extending him when technically they are. But it's just them managing the cap. They do all these tricks and gimmicks. It was funny when I was at the Top Dog tailgate and I was talking to the other podcasters, what I learned just from Duffin. And like it was like Sherry talking to me about her sciencey stuff. My eyes just kind of glassed over. They're like, well, it's like,
that reminds me, I got to get some more smart people on here, damn it. No offense. Meg's a numbers lady, so Meg's a smart person, but I need to get some more like
they don't
nerds.
They don't like fat jokes?
Hello, nerds.
I didn't do my Donald Trump, so you don't worry.
No, don't.
Please don't.
Not tonight, please.
Not tonight. It's just
It's
one
been
of
a
those
rough
nights.
week.
Yeah, please, not tonight.
Oh yeah. Well, did you know that I had to get checked out? Well, my daughter was diagnosed with strep throat.
Oh,
My wife was diagnosed with strep throat, and I had an earache, so I had to go get checked out. And it was, I don't know, it was just it was uncomfortable, but it wasn't really bad, so they gave me something for it. But the doctor was just like, my blood pressure was a little bit elevated because of it. So when you're uncomfortable and you're at the doctor's office,
well, yeah, as soon as they put the cuff on me, my blood
life coach syndrome.
Yeah, I have white coat. I have it bad. Yeah.
Is that what it is?
Mine,
Well, yeah,
that's legit. It's
and
a real
she had
thing.
the sleeve, and she looked at me. She goes, "I got to get a
Yeah.
bigger sleeve." And I was like,
Yeah.
"Oh, don't feed my ego at all."
No, well, when they pull out when you see the different cuffs and they have the different names on them, it makes me feel bad. I'm like, I don't want the fat cuff. Don't use the fat cuff, please.
Don't bring up.
I want.
You're
the
gonna give them.
regular cuff.
You're gonna give them ammo for
No,
another
I'm
joke.
talking about myself.
I already have a joke. I already have a joke ready to go because I was trying to explain to her that I have a medical condition.
Oh no! I know this one.
You know what's that?
I'm
What?
bracing
And she was like,
myself.
"What is it?" And I said, "I have oversized genitals." That's what I was going to tell her. What? Just
I know that
she
one.
cringes. She cringes.
Recoil.
It's not
Recoil.
my
Oh
fault.
no! He's pulling out the politician. Oh my god! No
I'm-
politics. It's fun.
I'm going to be doing this by
Friday. It's
myself
Shabbat.
again pretty soon. What's that? What's
I said
that?
it's Shabbat. It's Fun Friday. We don't bring politics into that.
My son-in-law's Jewish. It's okay. Jared Kushner's Jewish.
Ish. He's
Ish.
ish.
Ish. You still wear your Star of David?
Me?
Yeah. Makes you
I'm not showing
Jewish.
you.
You have a little Star of David that makes you Jewish.
What if it's really big? What if it's like Flava Flav size? Like, you know, the clock?
Flavor Flav with the
Clock under,
Jewish,
you know? Yeah.
What, do you have a Star of David that big?
Maybe mine is under my hockey jersey. You'd never be able to tell.
No, you wouldn't know.
It could fit the hockey pads. It could fit the big star. Goalie pads or go home.
Of course. Maybe next time I'll think of some Anthony Lima jokes so Meg will feel better.
She's gonna bring produce. She's gonna stalk you and have like semi-ripened produce to throw at you.
Oh,
She's gonna like real time find you and just whip tomatoes at you. Like
Throwing them at the screen.
it's not my fault. I try to be funny. All right.
quick, do a different Arnold.
Arnold, you want me to do
Arnold.
Arnold?
Oh,
I'm gonna
God,
do my
okay.
Arnold.
Whew, okay.
Don't accept the cookies.
Hey,
Don't accept the
Arnold.
cookies on the website. Put the cookies down.
Better.
That would be funny if you went to accept the cookies on a website and it pops up. Put
Yeah.
the cookies down.
And you see him like,
It's like, Jesus, Arnold. No cookies. Perfect. Okay. Well, we've been doing here an hour and Megan's still with us, so that's amazing.
yeah.
Hanging on by a freaking thread.
Well, that story you told us last week was pretty funny. So
Yeah, it was. Stays in our circle.
She's
it
gonna,
stays- it
the
stays-
tomatoes are
Well,
gonna come
I'll
out
tell
at
the
you.
story when you know who Tons of Fun is, Jason Carruthers.
Yeah.
Tons of Fun. He's Jason. He had a picture. He's wearing his mask, and he had his picture taken with Ken Carmen. And they were like, it looked like it was on West 6. He goes, "Oh, this would be great if we could like put on masks and be like the Killer Bees in the 80s and do the old switcheroo tag team." And I'm just kind of like, all right, I got to say something.
Yo, I remember like last season, he totally had Win for Jim painted on his belly. It was the
Yeah.
greatest thing ever.
Yeah,
I was like, that is the coolest thing ever.
He also had Wacko for Flacco on his
Yes,
belly
he
too.
did.
But I just said you guys can call your tag team the Killer Double Ds. That's all I said.
Oh
The
yeah.
Killer Double Ds. That's because they have big breasts. That's the joke. They're fat guys that should wear bras. Can't get them off. They're too tight.
This
Need
is
wire
fucking
cutters.
bananas right now. This is
I could get away with it because I'm doing a voice. You should have seen it. Like when we were at the Top Dog tailgate, my wife was like,
I know.
Hear that
I
the
know.
whole
I
ride
was like,
I'm going to take a
empathizing.
right.
I'm
I'm going
like,
to take a
"Hon."
right turn. It's okay.
Do we even have anybody watching this right now?
it's okay.
Yeah, we do. Oh, yeah. There's at least 126 people. Yeah.
Oh,
At least. Oh, sorry, you guys.
Yes, people. Thank
wait,
you.
where does it say it, or only you can see it?
Yeah, only I could
Oh.
see. I
Only
could
he
see.
could see. Only the wizard.
The wizard.
The man behind the curtain. The wizard. Not to be.
I have so many
confused
jokes. I just
with the
I just-
Black
oh,
Sabbath song, The
I-
Wizard.
Yes, that was a good song.
Hell yeah,
the-
I got the record.
Yeah. Black Shabbat. So, Megan, thank you for joining us. I hope you had fun.
It's not great.
Anything else you want to say about the Browns or anything going on with Cleveland sports? You want to say, well, JB Bickerstaff was fired, which was expected.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Jimmy
from
had
what
a
I,
huge rant about it last night.
who
Yeah,
did?
I saw it. Matt did. Matt's like, yeah, he totally
Jimmy went
agrees.
off on the Cavs.
Dude, Matt,
Who did?
he's Jimmy. And so
Jimmy,
Matt says,
my
hell
father.
yeah. He's like, hell yeah, I'm with
He
Jimmy. Jimmy
went
agrees.
off
Yay.
on Kobe.
He
Like
did.
Kobe
did.
Altman.
Yes,
Oh
he did.
yeah, like
He
you
did.
gotta look it up. It
It's
was
hilarious.
actually like
I
it was.
saw it
The
live.
most I've ever seen your dad go off was the day after Butch Davis quit.
Oh no, this because
Do you
Matt's
remember
like,
that? Do you remember that, Meg? And because
Yeah, I don't
he
remember.
had to do the Butch Davis show the way Butch Davis wanted it, and he went along with it and everything. And all of a sudden, he did the show with him the night before. The next day, Butch Davis just quits, and Terry Robisky became the Browns interim coach. This
Yo,
was
we were-
2000. This
we-
was 20 years ago.
we were watching it and I was doing laundry. And he's like, Jimmy agreed. Jimmy said the same exact thing that I just said. Me and Jimmy, same mind. Me and Jimmy. I'm like, hell
I'll
yeah.
check it out. I'll
Yeah,
check it
he
out.
went off on
He
about
did.
like the Cavs organization and just like, yo, if you were gonna like fire him, you should have done it like the day after you guys came home from
Exactly.
Boston. You know, like
Yeah, 'cause
why
gotta
would you
watch
string him along like this?
Yeah, that was
And then he
bullshit.
ended it and he's like, I drove downtown today and I drove past Rocky Mortgage Fieldhouse and it had a bad smell to it and it stunk. And I was
Yeah.
like, holy crap.
Yeah, I watched it too. Oh,
Wow.
I don't know why I didn't text you. I think I was watching it live, and I'm like,
It was I was like falling asleep and I
Mhm.
just caught like the 11 o'clock
Yeah.
news and I heard it and I was like,
Yeah.
whoa, he's actually pretty fired up. I gotta
Yeah.
stay tuned in.
yeah, he
Yeah.
was.
Whoa.
Because I only put on, well, for the 11 o'clock, I only watched channel 3 because I know I'll get to see Jimmy, and that's exciting. And I'm like, I want to hear his take on this because I wasn't happy about it either. And we'll see if we align. And I was like, yeah.
Yeah. No, I didn't know he was that upset about it.
Hell yeah.
Oh,
I mean, I was upset about it. I mean, you don't, well, exactly what he said. You don't string people along like that, giving them false hope.
right. But people were saying it was expected. It was because Donovan Mitchell wanted him gone in order to stay, but I don't know if that's true or not.
that yeah,
You don't think so?
I don't care.
I have no idea. All I care about are the Browns, man. As bad
Well,
as that sounds.
No, nothing wrong with that. Nothing
Oh,
wrong
man.
with that at all. Oh yeah, we had a lot of people on this today's show.
I'm watching the best video of Drew
Drew.
with a short sword and a donut.
Oh, please forward it to me. Short sword and the donut.
He's see, I have the sound
I
off,
have a
so I'm not
joke.
sure.
I have a joke. Short sword and a donut. I have a joke.
What?
You want to actually hear it?
I do.
It's the story of Ken Carmen's first date. Come on, that was good. That was good. Come on.
All right,
I'm-
thanks everybody for tuning in. Great show.
Guys, thank you. Hang on. What is this one? He's drinking with Colby Altman.
Well,
All
give
right.
him a dick punch for me, okay?
No, you got to do it the right way. You got to ask him the capital of Thailand, and then you go Bangkok.
That's a good one.
You never heard that?
No.
Oh,
Huh. That sounds like
yes,
yeah.
yes. And I actually wrote a parody song I might do on the Stew Pot instead of from parody from Elvis's song "In the Ghetto."
Oh, I
was
listened to
I
that
freaking
today.
love Elvis so much.
Oh yeah, but I was going to do "In the Friend Zone" for all the
Oh.
simpy guys out
Oh,
there.
that's
Going
funny.
in the friend
That's
zone.
funny.
I just kind of came to me today when I was listening to Elvis earlier.
I was
Yeah.
on XM.
Did you like that
Saturday.
movie that came out 2 years ago, Megan?
Never saw it.
The
The Elvis one?
yeah. His
Yeah, it
his
was
daughter.
cool. It was a little weird. It was kind of dark at times, but like it was cool.
Well, he had. I mean, you think
His
about
life
it. The
was
saddest
pretty
part.
dark.
Well, the saddest part was like people around him, his family were like, "Yeah, take the drugs, just shoot him up with something, get him on stage." It was just horrible. His dad let him do it. His dad died shortly after he did.
Dude, that manager was nuts.
Mhm.
Yeah, he
The white
What
Cadillac.
they call him? The general or whatever?
general.
Colonel
Yeah.
Tom
Or the
Parker.
colonel?
Yeah, because
Ah,
Kentucky, you
colonel.
could become a colonel in Kentucky.
Oh, just like the
The
chicken
Kentucky
guy. Got
Colonels.
it.
Colonel Sanders. Yep, Kentucky Colonels.
Kenny
Yep, that was
King.
actually that was the name of an ABA basketball team was the Kentucky Colonels.
Really?
Mhm.
Huh.
Only 4 teams from the ABA went to the NBA after they folded.
Wait, so is Colonel Sanders really a colonel then?
He was a Kentucky colonel. The governor has to write it. It's like a proclamation. A proclamation from
Right.
the governor
Yo.
of the title. Oh, yeah, you never heard that?
This is like only in Kentucky.
Oh, there's
Yes.
stuff you know.
I
you
need to
can-
consult with
Yeah,
someone
that's why Colonel
really-
Sanders. He wasn't in the military, but you could become a Kentucky colonel. I
You
forgot
could
what
be a Tennessee squire. Do you know what that is?
a squire.
You know what a
Tennessee
Tennessee
squire?
squire?
No,
When
I have
you can
family in
own-
Tennessee.
You can own, like, I think it has to be, you have to have somebody in the family to like pass it down to you, but it's something through Jack Daniels where they pass down like a postage sized like plot of land, and then you're a Tennessee squire and you get a certificate, and
That
you're
means you
a
own a
Tennessee
plot.
squire.
You own a piece
Yeah.
of land. You have to own
That's
land.
part
in
of-
Tennessee.
Yeah, Jack Daniels.
Interesting. No, I
Yeah.
didn't know about that. See, there's little things we're
Pretty
learning
cool.
about here.
Mhm,
See,
mhm.
it's not all fat jokes and penis jokes. Yes, it's not my fault. I do the helicopter. I almost knocked myself out. So, all right, we're gonna end the show before Megan leaves for good. Guys, thank you for joining us. Megan, thank you. You're a
Thank
great
you.
sport. She's never coming back. She's never coming back. She'll be back before the season starts, I'm sure. Excited. I was just going to say this. I am very excited for this Browns team in this Browns season. I think it's wonderful Deshaun Watson was throwing. I ripped on heavy on Browns because did you see that? I don't know if you saw the show I did. There was the headline that said Watson gets called out. And I'm like, for what? Because he was throwing to his teammates at practice. It was so stupid. There's a guy quoting Twitter trolls saying that this guy.
Oh, right.
Yeah, and
Mhm.
and I said, he's recovering from a shoulder surgery. He's there. He's playing. He's going to be fine. He's on a program. Nick Chubb's on a program. They're following it. They're listening to their medical people. I think this is going to be a very good team. I think if they stay healthy, they should go very far, and I'm excited. And I'm excited to have more shows with Sherry and with you, Megan. It's very
Thanks.
fun. And I promise I'll behave better next time. I kind of just went on a
It's not going.
Yeah. I don't know, man.
Hey,
Oh, look at my flag. Hey, look at the flag. Look at the flag.
look at the flag. Let's distract Lou. Look at the flag.
Look
You
at
have
the
a
flag.
better chance of getting those Jimmy tattoos than you actually behaving.
True. Yeah, that is.
Jimmy, are we doing the? Oh yeah, we got to do the call.
Yeah,
That's right. We got to do the call.
Mhm.
You got to do the call. I forgot. I totally forgot. It's got to be the call. Yes.
How did you forget?
So sweet.
I didn't know. I forgot
write
to
it down.
mention that. I forgot to
Oh,
mention it has
okay,
to be the
okay.
call. I forgot to mention that. That's true. We're gonna do the tattoos, and it's the elf. And I'm not sure which elf I would want to do, but we'll figure that out. I mean, we can all get the same elf for the other ones. I think the league is sleeping on us, but once we start putting together that good record, we have that second good year in a row, and we get far in the playoffs, they're going to be like, okay, this is a good team. They're not going to be able to deny it. So that's just what it is. That's why the national people, they're still in that mentality like it's 2014 and it's the Browns. So it's not. It's 2024. Sherry, thank you. I appreciate it. Everybody watching, commenting, thank you. I appreciate it. Megan, thank you very much. And of course, all of you fans, this is the Burning River Browns Talk, a part of the Fans First Sports Net, Fanatical Elves Network, a subsidiary of the Fans First Sports Network. I should do it in my Trump voice. I won't fuck it up. So don't. Hey, always remember, when the river burns, it burns brown and orange. Have a good night. At the expense of a factor. Ken Carmen's going to want to fight me. Good night, everybody.